We exist in a paradigm of our own making. We create beliefs based off what other people have told us and based off of past experiences. And then we run our life by this set of rules, limiting beliefs. And therefore, that's all we're capable of. You can't exceed what you believe. If you believe you're only worth this amount of money, or you only deserve this kind of partner, or you only deserve this kind of job, or whatever it is, you're not going to be able to exceed that because you put a ceiling on it. It's like setting the temperature on a thermostat. If you set it at 70 degrees, it's going to stay at 70 degrees. If it gets hotter than that, the thermostat's going to take it down. If it gets colder than that, the thermostat's going to bring it up. And we live by these rules, and they literally control us. If we go up higher than we're supposed to, it'll bring us back down. If we go below where we feel comfortable, it'll raise us back up. So our beliefs literally dictate who we are being and who we believe we are. And that controls everything. That sets up your whole life. It sets up the lives that we believe that we're worthy of. So as co-creators and children of God, children of the divine, children of source, directly connected, we have power to change things. We have power to help our lives unfold in a manner that we want, that we desire. I mean, even in the Old Testament, it says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. So right there, it's just telling you, whatever you believe, you're capable of. And it says man, but it means woman too. People are only able to accomplish or attain or live the kind of life that they think they're worthy of. And then they're going to behave in a manner that brings those kind of results to them. The truth is we're unlimited energy and potential and consciousness. And we're one with the ultimate consciousness, the ultimate creator of everything. And we can receive downloads and thoughts and game-changing ideas if we're open to receiving them, if we believe we're worthy of receiving them. So yes, we're eternal, we're immortal beings in a temporary human form. And that's what makes life so tricky, because we know our bodies are just temporary. We know they're going to, break down eventually and we're going to leave this earth. But we are eternal and we are immortal and we are made in the image of the creator of all things. And when you look at it and believe that, what's there to be afraid of? What's there to be worried about? And why can't we create what we want? Why can't we live the lives that we desire? Why shouldn't we have money to help others? Why shouldn't we live in an area we love? We're deserving of all that. We're worthy of all that. And God wants us to bless us with all the perfect gifts and all the beautiful things we can imagine. The thing is we can't outwit or fake out our true beliefs. You can't just pretend like I'm going to believe this is going to happen and not really mean it, and then good things are going to happen. If you have that deep-seated belief that life has to be hard and we have to hustle and everything has to be difficult and physically demanding and emotionally draining, and we just think that's how life is, then that's the life we're going to get. And no matter how hard we work, we can't physically overcompensate for the beliefs that we have. Our beliefs will keep us at a level because they are the thermostat, and they will control how high we can rise or how low we can go. And if you're interested in this type of subject matter, I have a book called Unleashing Destiny, and it's on Audible and Amazon.com. It talks about the RAS, the reticular activating system, the default mode network, having a growth mindset. It's got a A lot of information in there, and it really helps clarify what I'm talking about right here. So if you're interested, please check that out. In our inner landscape, our inner beliefs, our mental processes and emotional vibes, frequencies are what create the 3D reality that is reflected to us. The 3D reality reflects to us who we are, who we're being. And we can change that. We could change that at any moment. When we take inspired action out of love and faith and joy, that makes us almost unstoppable. It makes us true co-creators, bringing to fruition our desires and the lives that we were always meant to have, and to become the people we were always meant to be. One of the most important things is to be aware of what we're thinking. It's really important that we stay aware of our emotional state and our mental state, the thoughts that are coming through our head, and just let them go. Don't respond, don't overreact, but we have to know our triggers. And when we see those triggers, we no longer are victims of circumstance. Once we see the triggers and we're aware of the thoughts and emotions that throw us off track, we're no longer running off of autopilot. When we're aware, we actually can make choices and decisions to change our perspectives and be who we want to be. But until we're aware of those thoughts and those emotions that are dragging us down, because I think we're unconscious of them half the time. You'll get in a bad mood and you wonder why even sometimes. It's just, we were trained. Our minds they like to run off autopilot. They like the familiar, So when we break free of these old programs, and to break free, all we got to do is choose. Just choose to be aware and choose that I am not going to respond and react to these bad frequencies, these bad vibes, these emotions, and just view them and then release them. Because if you just view them and you don't respond or react, they just dissipate. They will fade and they lose their power. So if you want to be free, you want to be fulfilled, and you want to be grateful, just let it all go. Let all those troublesome thoughts just rise up and view them and let them go. Because they don't affect you. What we are is consciousness and awareness. Our minds are just there to try to keep us safe. And our minds keep us in survival mode. And that's an unhealthy place to be. And we don't have to live there anymore. We can let that go. So create and live by your own terms, not the world's standards. And I think you'll be surprised at the changes you see in your life. All right. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you.